Welcome back live from Riyadh this morning. We're coming to you live from Saudi Arabia at the Future Investment Initiative Conference, where really the world's biggest investors have descended. Meanwhile, with a family of rockets, over 500 satellites in orbit, Arianespace is the premier satellite launching company globally. Joining me right now is the CEO of Arianespace. He is Stephane Israel. Stephane, great to see you. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for your invitation.
Tell us first more about the company. What are you trying to do? Tell us where you see the opportunities.
So we have a lot of opportunities in the emerging market. You know, we are a European company. We have launched a lot for Europe, for the US, for Japan. But more and more we launch for Asia Pacific, the Americas, and obviously Middle East. I just give you an example. Here in Saudi Arabia, there is an operator whose name is Arabsat, and we have launched 10 satellites for Arabsat since 1985. So we are really a global company.
Yeah, I mean, so your focus has shifted from launching traditional single satellites to constellation of satellites. Tell us about that. Why that move, and what does that bring? What kind of opportunities does that bring?
Yes, this is a new engine for the market. We used to launch a lot of geostationary satellites, telecom satellites for broadcast, and more we launch satellites for broadband and to give full connectivity through satellites. These satellites can be constellations, they can be also geostationary satellites, but with new applications. And we are really now, the market is shaken by the need for connectivity everywhere, mobility everywhere, and for that we have now a new satellite solution through constellations.
So they turn into the private space race. We're covering that all the time because private companies have been launching rockets into space since the 1980s with increased privatization and the addition of big names like Elon Musk. You've got Jeff Bezos entering the race. How have things changed?
Competition is increasing.
Competition is good.
Yes, competition is good because it shakes the market and it shakes the business, and you have to move. On our side, what we have decided in Europe, we are going to have in operation a new rocket. The name of this rocket is Ariane 6 because it's a family of Ariane, which has begun with Ariane 1, and now it will be Ariane 6. Ariane 6 will be 40% cheaper as opposed to Ariane 5, our current rocket. It will be fully adapted to the whole market, and especially broadband market and constellations, and we will launch it mid-July 2020 from the Arianespace Center or spaceport.
Wow, fantastic. What are you looking to do at this conference? Why are you looking for perhaps some investment from the Saudis?
We are very interested by the initiative of the forum because you have here global investors, and there is a strong appetite from the from the Kingdom for space and space activities. There is a willingness to have industrial capabilities related to space, and if we can match this need, we will see what we can do.
Stephane, it's great to have you on the program. We'll be watching. Thanks so much. Stephane Israel there. Brian